Ash's journey through the battle frontier gotta have some of my most fire memories growing up. I'm talking Charizard running the ones with Articuno, the elite double battle where Corphish and Swallow dunked on Swampert and Arcanine, and of course,
when Ash got possessed by an ancient evil king who threatened to destroy the world.
I ain't gonna lie, one of these is not like the others. Let's check it out. So Ash at this point has already gotten 6 battle symbols at the battle frontier and is looking to get his 7th and final one. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that would be a crazy money spread. One for each day of the week. Come on, man. So we start with our heroes walking towards the battle pyramids, cause man, like Max saw it on the Pokénav, and in his words, the Pokénav doesn't lie, you know. And Ash is strolling along just glazing himself like, should I sweep this bitch ass nigga? Or give him a slow, tense demise? When all of a sudden, these niggas fall into a trap. What the hell type of trap hole is this? And these dudes find themselves in these ancient ruins, like wherever the hell you run out of Temple Run from. So they naturally start looking for a way out when they find an innocent looking Pikachu relic that definitely doesn't look like every Indiana Jones booby trapped ass object. Ash's dumbass even looks to touch it, and Max tries to stop him like, according to my calculations, this must be a trap. But Ash says, didn't I tell your bitch ass to stop defying me after I whooped your daddy? So he grabs it off the pedestal and dumbass nigga alert, dumbass nigga alert, dumbass nigga alert, dumbass nigga alert, dumbass nigga alert. And as cliche as it comes, a massive boulder starts barreling towards them. This fucking dumbass man, I can't stand him. But luckily, who's here but Brandon himself, the ruin excavating, battle pyramid running master of Regis. And right on cue, out comes Regirock to focus punch the boulder into smithereens. Absolute cinema. But Brandon wasn't nearly as relieved as the heroes were. How unlucky that there was a No! There's no such thing as luck. Your dumbass should have gotten squashed. Damn, nigga. Bro, I swear it always be old niggas hitting on the little niggas. Brock then asks about where the hell they're at anyways, and Brandon breaks down the backstory. There was once a great empire called Pokélantis run by an evil king, and they aimed to conquer the world by using the legendary bird Ho-Oh. And that plan was fucking awful, as Ho-Oh instead completely destroyed the empire after they failed to control him. Legend has it that the king of Pokélantis barely escaped and vowed to seek revenge on Ho-Oh by sealing it in the stone orb, which is supposedly in these very ruins. Now Ash being Ash hears this whole tale and goes, wow, that means a big powerful Ho-Oh is here for me to battle. And when Brandon tells him to calm the fuck down and get to stepping out these ruins instead, Ash then runs off on his own to try and find him. Oh, I swear. Did they turn up the dumbass sliders on him this season? Does this nigga forget that he saw Ho-Oh in the first episode? Obviously he's not in no damn stone orb. This ain't even the worst part, because as he finds the king's chamber and flips himself into the other side, there it is. Throne hoisting the mysterious stone orb, and with zero hesitation, Ho-Oh, come out and let's play! But it wasn't Ho-Oh in that orb, ladies and gentlemen. It was the spirit of the evil king of Pokélantis.
Bow before me, you dim-witted bitches, and while you're at it, run your pockets and hand me all your Pokemon.
This nigga really allowed himself to get possessed. Brandon even tries to stop him like, release your grip on the young boy. And I thought it was Ho-Oh in the orb, not you.
Slow down, Unk. You might pop a vessel. And that claim about Ho-Oh, I lied, bitch.
Brandon then decides that the only way to settle this is by offering Evil Ash a wager. A one-on-one battle where if he wins, he gets all Brandon's Pokemon and the freedom to rule the world. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who put bro in charge of all of that, but hey, I digress. Let's get to this battle. So they start off the 1v1, and unsurprisingly, Brandon sends out Regirock. And for some reason, beyond my understanding, this nigga Ash is still conscious. Like, he starts battling like nothing happened. My guy is in this Giratina Shadow Dimension thing, and it's talking about some, hey, look, a Regirock. In that case, I'll send out Sceptile. My nigga, if you have all that control, forfeit the match. But nah, I deeped it. He must have seen how these other MCs got their power-ups and thought he got a promotion. He thought it was time for Yami Ash. They really working in tandem like, Leaf Blade, Sceptile.
Leaf Blade, bitch.
Nah, this chemistry is crazy. They trying to take the throne from these niggas. Regirock holds his own to start with an iron defense and is able to take a bullet seed follow-up, but then it becomes painfully obvious that Yami Ash has taken over. My nigga looks up at the ceiling and goes,
use bullet seed and aim it at the ceiling.
And aim it at the ceiling.
And aim it at the ceiling. And aim it at the ceiling. Don't just stare at me, you greasy garden gecko. Get spitting.
Left with no choice, 𝙏𝙖 breaks the ceiling and causes a rocky avalanche to fall from the sky right onto the Regirock. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna say it, against the rock type, this gotta be less effective than just bullet seeding directly, right? Am I tweaking, or is this guy just aura farming for nothing? So yeah, so clearly 𝙏𝙖 is feeling like he's on top of the world, because then he says,
it looks like all your Pokemon now belong to me.
and look at the rat in the bag just thinking about what his role finna be in all of this. That boy better take notes from Giovanni's Persian, because now his destiny is just to be pet in an evil lair by 𝙏𝙖 for eternity. But Brandon is just way too poised for this type of head loss. He a generational trainer, because he knew exactly how to strike a chord, because he pointed at them on some Ace Attorney shit and said, destroying your environment when you start to lose. This is why 𝙏𝙖 don't mess with your bitch ass. And at this point, only God knows which version of Ash he's talking about. On one hand, the evil king did fail to capture 𝙏𝙖, but on the other, ever since Ash saw that 𝙏𝙖 in episode 1 of the anime, he has not beat the schizo allegations. I ain't seen one nigga that's believed him thus far. He might have just struck 2 chords with 1 disc, because both of them hit the, "What did you call me?"
What did you call me?
And Ash was actually set free. No, you're not gonna do me like Professor Oak. I swear I saw him. But that shit only stayed momentarily, as the king has returned. Yeah, wipe that smile, rat. Your boy is not back. And 𝙏𝙖 had a slightly different reaction.
You can call me whatever you want, you fool, as long as you put king in front of it.
Brandon then reveals that Regirock was deadass just chilling the whole time and has him break out from the rubble. And 𝙏𝙖 takes the evilness to the next level. Brandon instructs a hyper beam, and the man goes,
𝙏𝙖, hide behind the referee.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ain't no way we taking hostages, bro. Brandon is obviously forced to stop his attack, and 𝙏𝙖 then goes,
How weak of you. I would have blasted the both of them to smithereens. Now let me show you how to really battle, and we'll see who's the real bitch. Leaf blade, and go for the legs.
And within 2 swipes, my guy Regirock was on his knees. Not gonna lie, looking back, I'm not really sure what this was supposed to do, because I don't even think Regirock has moved all battle. Low-key, that might give him more stature. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit was still sinister, so who cares? But Brandon hits him with lock on. Let me put y'all on game. When a man uses lock on in a battle, just know you are about to hug the nastiest, most vile attack right after. And sure enough, here Regirock goes, getting ready to blast a hyper beam. And then this stupid ass evil king then did the last thing you're meant to do.
Dodge it.
Who's gonna tell, bro? That shit is 100% accurate now. This shit can curve. I've seen this one before. Boy, you better go ahead and take that shit. Turned around like he's seen a ghost. He's right behind me, isn't he? I haven't seen this gecko so shook since that trifling Tropius took his shorty. And bada bing, bada boom, knocked. 𝙏𝙖 is unable to battle. Thank God, because that fucking lizard almost killed me. The winner is...
Shut up, you imbecile. I'm not finished yet.
Sir, I don't know if you realize, but your Pokemon got the swirly eyes. And last I checked, it ain't a Spinda.
Don't get smart with me, you fool. Alright, rat. I command you to battle.
This guy cannot be real. You're begging it at this point, bro. Go home, brother. That match is over. Your ass is a fraud. You can't even win a battle. No wonder 𝙏𝙖 don't fuck with you. Ash from the inside finally realizes, I think I might be possessed. And he asks Pikachu to thunderbolt him. I ain't gonna lie, it don't take much to convince him. He's been doing this shit since the sandbox. And bada bing, bada boom, Ash was released. But hey, possessed, not possessed, ass, not ass, that is an L in his books, and most definitely an L in my books. That'll do it for today, y'all. I'm sorry, this is a shorter video. I tried to post some peak on Friday, but unfortunately, YouTube is trying to shackle your boy. But we're not gonna stop fighting, you know, we still gonna try to get that video out. But for now, I'm gonna move on to the ranking 𝙏𝙖 gym battle. Yes, sir, we bringing it back. But yeah, fuck with the socials, like, subscribe, y'all know the deal at this point. Tap in, I'm telling y'all, tap in. Stream's coming back pretty soon as well. I'ma catch y'all next week, hopefully. Peace.
I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the necklace of Frank. Whoa.